Hi guys, I'm Duncan from Auto Shining Tintin, and behind me we have the stunning Honda NSX. I nearly said Toyota Supra. Very rare car, and I know that it's a rare car because we've never had one in before. So, what are we doing to it? It's in for PPF. Gentleman, we know he trusts us. He's just said do what we need to do. So what I'm going to do is our extended front package goes from there forward, so the full front end. A-pillars, and normally it covers the front section of the roof, but this has got a carbon roof, so I think we're going to do the full roof on it because the PPF, although it obviously does stone chips and things like that, protects against them. It's got UV filters, so it will never fade because the UV can't get through the film. So there's nothing worse seeing a nice car 20 years old and all the carbon's faded and the UV rays and things like that. So coming down here, I'm going to do from there down, because this part of the door faces downwards, I'm going to do the side skirt. It flares out there, so instead of having a line, because at the moment it's got the factory PPF on here, so instead of having this line, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the full skirt. I'm going to make a little template that goes up around there and along there, just so it covers that area. Rear arch, it's got factory PPF here. I'm probably going to run it all the way up and just make that better. That just looks like it's been bodged on by some technician in the factory. So enough of me rabbiting on. We're going to cut to some interesting parts, and when I come back I might even know what I'm talking about on this car. Yeah? I'm going to go research this car. Here's to the work.
I've been trying to balance out the way I'm feeling lately. I know sometimes it's slowly and this quarantine is crazy, but the steps in life we take, we cannot take for granted. I'm trying to put my name into the city, then the planet. Yeah, I'm always wanting to stay depressed in life, but I can't help it if I think about the future, my wife, my kids, the glory and the dreams I will achieve. But before anyone else does, I first gotta believe.
So we're coming to the party later here. And why is that, Nath?
I was on holiday.
Always on holiday. Something a bit special. Range Rover, Autobiography, long wheelbase, Overfinch. What a name. I would say this is the highest spec Range Rover I've ever seen. And we'll get more on that in a minute of what it's got. But it's in with us for full stealth / satin PPF. So as you can see, it's gloss black, and we are putting satin PPF on it to give it a satin effect as well as protect all the paint. We're then putting gloss PPF on all this carbon and a few other areas like these. We're just going to leave that gloss black so it's got a bit of a contrast. Once it's complete, I'll run you through the spec of this vehicle, and I'm going to show you in the back of it of why it's so special, because trust me, it's special. So Nate's probably going to get final bits going on this, and then we'll show you the spec.
I know I got enough friends back in my hometown. They probably thinking of me and what I am on now. I think about them too, thinking I should call them up before our time is up and before I finally get to the top. Man, I'm sick with it, and plus I stick with it. All these other guys minute made, and that's a quick minute. Don't worry about the future and all the secrets that it hides, but keep your eyes on the snakes that come.
So you'll notice looking at the car, I have made one subtle change. We have wrapped this gloss black so it blends in. I think that looks so much better. When you stood here, it's all black now. That silver trim didn't really work in my opinion. Some details about the Honda NSX that my mate Nathan has prepared for me. So it's a 3.5 litre V6 hybrid with how many brake horsepower, Nathan?
573.
He's such a geek. Yes. I've got two more bullet points here. One is it's got aluminium wheels. What car doesn't have aluminium wheels?
Forged aluminium wheels, they're good.
It doesn't say
yeah,
forged.
but look at the wheels.
The wheels, I'll give him on this one. One of the nicest designs, I think. It's all about that bit. The way the spoke looks like it's going straight through the other spoke. I think that's so nice. I haven't seen that on another wheel. I think that is stunning. Final bullet point, come on. What? Nice car.
It is a nice car.
It is a nice car, but it doesn't have to be a bullet point. I've got something more interesting than nice car. My little plaque here, number 281. How many were made?
I don't know.
Oh, that could have been the 5th bullet point, Nate. Right, I'm going to leave you in peace. Enough of me rabbiting on. Beautiful car. Hope to see another very soon. Enjoy the final shots that are coming up now. So the Overfinch, she is all done and looking absolutely incredible. Some really nice details on this car that I'm going to run you through. I might have mentioned it before, but the reason we were so happy to be doing satin on this, because before it is a special car, but when it was gloss black, everything just, it didn't look as special in my opinion of what the car actually is. So now it's satin and you've got all the gloss carbon really jumping out from it. It really enhances it all. One of the nicest design I think I've seen on a car. 23 inch. I think Overfinch do quite a few different versions of their wheel, but I think this is definitely my favourite so far. You've got the carbon all the way around. You've got carbon rear spoiler at the top. Completely different rear bumper, complete with carbon diffuser. That's a really nice touch of the Overfinch tailpipes. Real magic is inside, isn't it, Nate? So, because the gentleman who owns this vehicle has got young children, what we've done is we've also protected all this beautiful carbon inside, all there, all in the front, on all full door panels. It's all protected, so fingers and everything, and you can put things on it, nothing's going to scratch. This vehicle has got so many nice features. I said earlier in the video that this was the highest spec Range Rover I've ever seen, and it truly is. I've never seen this on a car before, have you? No. We obviously work on loads of Rolls Royces because we do all the work for Rolls Royce, and I've never even seen a Cullinan at this spec. I've seen them with gadgets in, but not everything like this. And like normally when bits like this are in cars, but in this car, like all that's electric. You've obviously got the screens where you can control your media, your seats, your temperature, your nav. You've then got a fridge back there, which electronically opens. For all your bottles. And then these seats actually extend. So you've got a little footstool as well, but I won't waste any more time there. It has got this. Oh, just let me, where's the button? Oh yeah, you need to move. Didn't really want to come back out, but I've got to. So yeah, the highest spec Range Rover we've ever seen, and she's special, and now she's protected. So customers coming in a couple of hours to collect her. We just got finishing touches to do, final wipe downs, things like that. I'll let Nathan get your shots.
Still got the city on my back, running forth down on fire. I'm just trying to put us on the map. From the south, we gon' take it up higher. Spirit on me in the flesh. I've been baptized with the fire. Riding with the crew on time. They say they tryna divide us. You cannot define me. Came up from the mud, refine me. I be in the dark where the light be. Hit 'em up like in Miami. Dominicanos in the field like Poppy. I remember being stuck in the lobby, and I really glowed up, you can stop me. When I lay my life down for my family. Yeah. 2015 I started moving. I remember starting on defining what's the movement. Started with a couple homies thinking we was blooming. Had to cut them off, they didn't know what they was doing. Months later, everything went back to flowing. Making music on a daily basis till I was a student. Wasn't worried about the regulations, I just kept pursuing. I was trying to keep my patience, I was grounded, I was cooling.
So the BMW M3, she's all finished, ready to go back to Rybrook BMW Shrewsbury dealership. This is their own car. I believe their business manager is going to run this for himself. And the reason they've had it PPF'd is because it's got the frozen paint. It looks incredible, but the problem is if you get the lightest of scratch, you can't polish it. If you get damage that is worse than light scratches, sort of like the biggest stone chips or anything, you can't touch it in. It's not like a normal car where you just paint the bumper. If you've got satin frozen paint, you need PPF. It's not an option, you really do need PPF. So what we've done on this vehicle, full front end, and then all the side skirts, including the gloss parts, the wing mirrors. But while we're down here, that's got PPF on it, that hasn't. As you can see, there is absolutely zero difference. We've wrapped around so you can't even see the edge of the film. So we've done all that, done the bottom of the doors, and the reason we've done the bottom of the doors, they angled down so we didn't want them getting chipped. This had a piece here from BMW, but it ended there, which meant your leading edge could still get damaged and it stopped there. So what we've done, we've took that off. We've done a bigger piece here so it comes up higher, because on these BMWs you always see stone chips around the standard BMW PPF because they don't do enough of it. So we brought it higher, wrapped it into the door as well, comes all the way down, wraps into the arch, so that's all nicely protected. On the back here we've done this part here so it's directly behind this this wheel, so that's protected all the way up to there. And just the front section of the carbon roof looks mint, ready to go. As we've mentioned, it's a Rybrook BMW Shrewsbury. If you're after a BMW, make sure you can get in touch with those guys. Really nice, honest people that will look after you. And if you're from another dealership or do in car sales and want to offer our services to your own customers, get in touch with us. We're happy to help. We'll make it all flawless, collect the vehicle. It all comes with long warranties, deliver it back to you on our enclosed trailer, ready to hand over, so we make it all really nice and simple for you. Please subscribe, like and comment. Let us know what you think of this and the Range Rover. Always want to hear your feedback. So thank you for watching. See you next time.
And the love is strong, damn. They gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it